never been coached. I've talked to some people about adding in processes, but this is the first time that I felt I was ready to submit, because alphas, we got big heads.
You don't say.
It is what it is. And I'm okay with saying that. And I felt like I was ready to submit to this. And it's not easy. It's hard, but it's super rewarding from the growth that you see from it.
Totally. What a good answer. So now growing the team and growing the business over this last little while.
Yeah.
What's been your philosophy on hiring and growing a team that actually lasts?
Yeah. So I would say the philosophy now is, are people aligned with the journey we're heading into?
Good answer.
And so the journey is, for me, the journey is, are you willing to sacrifice time?
Yeah.
When I speak to people, and I'm not going to I just want you to tell me if you can sacrifice time. Because if you're willing to sacrifice time, I have a tried and true process. If you follow it, you'll be successful, and sky's the limit for the money you're going to make. But I think that's the biggest thing for me. And then the other things are like the 3 core values that we all have to stay focused on, that when I was really crushing, I lost sight of it, was faith, family, and work. Faith, family, work. And whatever your faith is, there's no judgment on it. It's faith, family, work. And we have to be aligned with that.
Can my faith be in capitalism?
Yeah, brother. Yeah. But here's the beauty
Sorry
of it.
to interrupt.
You gotta have, no, but you're not wrong. I love it. We have to have a harmony with it.
Totally.
Because there's no such thing as a work-life balance. And I think that's where we lose track of things. There's a harmony. Sometimes you lack on the work, but if you have the other stuff, the family and the faith good, everything's good. It's all right if you don't do too well one day, because the rest of it's aligned. Yeah. So that's the ideology for me now. Before it was like just hammer, make 1 billion calls. We still make a ton, but
yeah, that hasn't changed. Yeah.
The focus is more, hey, make sure everybody's right with their families, make sure everybody's right with their faith if they have one, and we're right with work. And if we do that, things work out really well and people do really good and they excel.
So how do you do right with that when you're working with the agents in your crew? Because that was a really thoughtful answer, dude.
I get really personal with my agents, so I really understand each and every one of them. I understand what their quirks are, and they mean a lot to me. They're like my family.
Yeah, good answer.
And so I treat it that way. And so I know if somebody's having a bad day, I got open door policy. I open up hey, come in, what's going on? And I have a high level conversation, what's going on? And I walk them through it because I probably faced it already.
Totally.
In my life.
Totally.
So that's what I do.
And then what about people that don't fit the culture and people that don't communicate?
I love that question. Here's an amazing thing with a team that's super aligned and is rolling, that if somebody does come in and maybe they slide past the goalie, which is me.
Sure.
My team will eat that person alive. But not in a bad way. Like, here's the deal. Like, people that might not fit the culture, they're super negative. The team's super positive, and we're always looking at the positive in any negative. That's what I coach and teach. You might have a crap day. There's a positive to the crap day.
Sure.
You just got to look at it and step back. And so the negatives that come in, they come in, but the team eats them up. And if it's an island person, like it's an I, me, sorry, we do we and us on this team.
Yeah.
And the rest of the agents aren't going to be there for you. So you can punch your own clock, but you're going to be over here and off the team.
Totally. Yeah. So Seattle, like, you sell in the city.
Kinda. We do in city, but I've purposely made the team so it covers the Pacific Northwest. We're border of Canada down to Portland.
Okay. So big geography.
Yeah, I have to do that. Remember, it's been 20 plus years. So markets change constantly. So you'll have one market that's super busy, and then the next market, it might be a little slow. So we generate business across the board.
Good. But like Bellevue and like all those places, right? Kirkland.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter. Kirkland, Bellevue,
Tacoma,
Puyallup,
Sammamish.
Redmond.
Hell yeah, you sell in Sammamish. Yeah. It's where my uncle lives.
Wherever.
It's where my uncle lives.
Yeah.
I go to that 24-hour fitness down the street from his house. He lives on that lake.
Send me his address and I'll door knock and I'll try to sell him this weekend.
Yeah, he owns a lot of property down there, a lot on the lake, a lot.
Love it.
So, what gives your crew, you and your team, such a edge in a competitive market like that?
So I'll tell you, it's pretty simple. So the way we get an edge is when whoever we speak to, it's high level conversations, it's high level real estate conversations. So if it's on a listing side, we're speaking at a high level of exactly what their clients are looking for and what they need. Do they have any offers? So we will know ahead of time before even showing the house. We'll pre-negotiate every single showing that we go on. We already know what the price is that we need to be at.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. On the buyer side, it's a high level conversation of needs and wants. I like to call it the come to Jesus conversation, where if I find you A, B, C to Z, we're going to write an offer the same day, correct?
Yeah.
And if any given time it deviates, I'm usually CC'd on an email of, hey, I wonder what happened here. What changed? You said yes, now it's no.
Yeah.
And then that's an opportunity for me if I need to coach my team or if I need to step in, I can have a conversation.
Yeah, good answer, dude. That's what it takes. So you've been recognized as a negotiator.
A little bit.
What do you think makes a great negotiator in today's tough real estate climate?
You got to be a really good listener.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. So you got to ask the right questions and then you got to let people talk. So for instance, for a listing agent, we all got egos, right?
You don't
so
say.
We all got egos. Yeah, baby. We all got egos. So my team's trained, stroke the ego.
Oh, good
Beautiful
answer.
Wonderful house. Go, the pictures are amazing, right? So you want to stroke that ego right away. And that's how they're trained, number one. And number two, the follow-up. You must follow up to death. And you must follow up until they tell you to stop.
Yep.
And I think that's a big difference. A lot of people might follow up once or twice and then give up. And this team is tried and true to follow up. And that's what's to a point where they might think I'm annoying. I don't care. But
yeah.
High level conversations, pre-negotiate, follow up to death.
Love it. So let's talk about like business and like marketing. How has your marketing strategy evolved over the years?
I would say in the beginning, I just did a lot of Backpage.
Yeah.
I just posted nonstop. I owned it in postlets.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So yeah, you just went back in time. You're like, no, you did not say that, dog. Yes, I did.
That you just read my mind. Yes. No, you did not.
I'm legit OG of marketing for sure from back in the day. So anything that's free, I did it. And even to this day, I don't own Craigslist, but I pay a group 8 hours and I don't want to get out to like 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. So we're on the first 2 pages.
Sure.
Our listing.
So still posting on Craigslist every day.
Yeah. Cool. Why? It's free.
Hey,
it costs me $200 a month.
Same.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And so I do that. I then do PPC ads where we're running the ads for people that are looking to relocate here.
Smart.
Because I don't want competition.